ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय नेत्रे ज्वालापरेदाय सर्वचक्षुप्रकटाय ओम भट ब्रह्मणेन्द्रं ज्योतिषे सहस्रार्धं भट स्वाहा ओम श्री ह्रीं क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय गोपीचनवल्लभाय विराय परमपुरुषाय परमात्मने तदकर्ममन्त्रयं तदन्त्र औषध अस्त्रशस्त्राणि संहर संहर मृत्योर्मोचय मोचय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय नेत्रे ज्वालापरेदाय सर्वदिक्षोप्रकटाय ओम ब्रह्मणे परं ज्योतिषे सहस्रार्धं भट स्वाहा श्री नारायणो देवतायै नमः अदशे देवी होमाख्यं करिष्ये ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय स्वाहा ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय स्वाहा ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय स्वाहा ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय ओम ग्लौं हूं क्लीं ज्योतिष ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल 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 ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय ज्वल ॐ जौ लौ जौ भट स्वाहा ओम ग्लौं हूं क्लीं ज्योतिष ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल 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 ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विजय ज्वल ॐ जौ लौ जौ भट स्वाहा ओम अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं भीं गों ऐं वीं हं शं दिजाग्रं द्रोणे द्रोणे दीप्तं गुणगुण स्वाहा ओम अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं भीं गों ऐं वीं हं शं दिजाग्रं द्रोणे द्रोणे दीप्तं गुणगुण ओम ग्लौं हूं क्लीं ज्योतिष ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल 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 ज्वल
I see you have my chair, that's good.
हम सं लौं शं भट स्वाहा आद्यायाय गुणेकन्मादीमहि तन्नो देवः स्वाहा महाशक्तिश्चन्द्रविक्रमणिस्तेजोदयात् ओम श्री ह्रीं श्री कमले कमलालये प्रसीदत् प्रसीद श्री ह्रीं श्री ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी देव्यै नमो नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री ह्रीं श्री कमले कमलालये प्रसीदत् प्रसीद श्री ह्रीं श्री ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी देव्यै नमो नमः स्वाहा।
Let me just put this a little closer to him.
ओम श्री ह्रीं श्री कमले कमलालये प्रसीदत् प्रसीद श्री ह्रीं श्री ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी देव्यै नमो नमः स्वाहा। महालक्ष्मीश्च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नीं श्रीमहे तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम अहं श्रीं ह्रीं अहं भगवद्वादिने भगवते सरस्वत्यै नमः स्वाहा। विद्यां देहमणि सरस्वत्यै स्वाहा। वाग्देवी विद्महे ब्रह्मपत्न्यै श्रीमहे तन्नः सरस्वती प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। Bhakti at this moment, I'm going to briefly chant the Ashtodashamballi, the 100 names of Ma Adishakti. While I chant these names and we make the offerings, I advise all of you, for those of you who have desires from Adishakti, pray that may they be absolved at this moment. Om ओम श्री सत्ये नमः स्वाहा साध्वे नमः स्वाहा भवप्रेताये नमः स्वाहा भवान्ये नमः स्वाहा भवमोचन्ये नमः स्वाहा आर्याये नमः स्वाहा दुर्गाये नमः स्वाहा जयाये नमः स्वाहा आद्याये नमः स्वाहा त्रिनेत्राये नमः स्वाहा शूलधारण्ये नमः स्वाहा पिनाकधारण्ये नमः स्वाहा चित्राये नमः स्वाहा चण्डघण्टाये नमः स्वाहा महातपसे नमः स्वाहा मनसे नमः स्वाहा बुद्धये नमः स्वाहा अहंकाराय नमः स्वाहा चित्तरूपाय नमः स्वाहा चिराय नमः स्वाहा चित्ते नमः स्वाहा सर्वमन्त्रमये नमः स्वाहा सत्याय नमः स्वाहा सत्ताय नमः स्वाहा सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिण्ये नमः स्वाहा अनन्ताय नमः स्वाहा भावन्ये नमः स्वाहा भाव्याय नमः स्वाहा भव्याय नमः स्वाहा भव्याय नमः स्वाहा सदागत्ये नमः स्वाहा शाम्भव्ये नमः स्वाहा देवमात्रे नमः स्वाहा चिन्ताय नमः स्वाहा रत्नप्रियाय नमः स्वाहा सर्वविद्याय नमः स्वाहा दक्षिणज्ञाय नमः स्वाहा दक्षिणज्ञविनाशिन्ये नमः स्वाहा विवर्णाग्ये नमः स्वाहा अनेकवर्णाग्ये नमः स्वाहा पाटलाय नमः स्वाहा पाटलावत्ये नमः स्वाहा पट्टाम्बरविराधाय नमः स्वाहा कलञ्जनमञ्जराय नमः स्वाहा वयविक्रमाय नमः स्वाहा क्रूराय नमः स्वाहा सुधर्ये नमः स्वाहा सुरसुन्दर्ये नमः स्वाहा तन्दुर्गाय नमः स्वाहा मातङ्गे नमः स्वाहा मतङ्गमणिपूजनाय नमः स्वाहा ब्राह्म्ये नमः स्वाहा महाईश्वर्ये नमः स्वाहा इन्द्रे नमः स्वाहा होमाग्ये नमः स्वाहा वैष्णव्ये नमः स्वाहा चामुण्डायै नमः स्वाहा बाहरायै नमः स्वाहा लक्ष्मी नमः स्वाहा वृषाकृत्यै नमः स्वाहा चामुण्डायै नमः स्वाहा लक्ष्मी नमः स्वाहा वृषाकृत्यै नमः स्वाहा विमलायै नमः स्वाहा उत्कर्षिणे नमः स्वाहा ज्ञानायै नमः स्वाहा प्रियायै नमः स्वाहा नित्यायै नमः स्वाहा बुद्धिराय नमः स्वाहा भुलायै नमः स्वाहा बहुलप्रेमायै नमः स्वाहा विशुम्भशुम्भन्त्रे नमः स्वाहा महिषासुरमर्दनायै नमः स्वाहा मधुवर्तमहन्त्रे नमः स्वाहा चण्डमुण्डविनाशिन्ये नमः स्वाहा सर्वासुरविनाशाय नमः स्वाहा सर्वदानविघातिन्ये नमः स्वाहा सर्वशास्त्रमये नमः स्वाहा सत्याय नमः स्वाहा सर्वास्त्रधारण्ये नमः स्वाहा अनेकशस्त्रहस्त्राय नमः स्वाहा अनेकास्त्रधारण्ये नमः स्वाहा कुमार्ये नमः स्वाहा एककन्याय नमः स्वाहा कैशोर्ये नमः स्वाहा विभत्यै नमः स्वाहा यत्यै नमः स्वाहा अप्रोढायै नमः स्वाहा अप्रोढायै नमः स्वाहा बुद्धमात्रे नमः स्वाहा फलप्रदायै नमः स्वाहा महोदर्ये नमः स्वाहा मुक्तकेशे नमः स्वाहा घोररूपाय नमः स्वाहा महाबलाय नमः स्वाहा निर्जलाय नमः स्वाहा रुद्रमुखे नमः स्वाहा कालरात्रे नमः स्वाहा तपस्विन्ये नमः स्वाहा नारायणाय नमः स्वाहा भद्रकायै नमः स्वाहा विष्णुमायाय नमः स्वाहा षोडशमातृकाय नमः स्वाहा चौसठयोगिने नमः स्वाहा विष्णुमायाय नमः स्वाहा जलोदर्ये नमः स्वाहा भद्रकाले नमः स्वाहा शिवदूत्यै नमः स्वाहा कराग्यै नमः स्वाहा अनघायै नमः स्वाहा नन्दाय नमः स्वाहा परमेश्वर्यै नमः स्वाहा कात्यायनाय नमः स्वाहा सावित्रे नमः स्वाहा प्रत्यक्षराय नमः स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मवान्ये नमः स्वाहा ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विचे स्वाहा ओम कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ओम भो ओम भुवो स्वाहा ओम महा ओम जनः तमः सत्यं तत्सवितुर्वरे एन्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरे एन्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरे एन्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा मा भोजो तीर्थसमृतं ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवस्सुवरों स्वाहा। Please stand as we now do the final Aarti. Can we please have some of the samadhi from inside the ओम पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगो स्वाहा। First offering, one offering only. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णगो स्वाहा ओम पूर्णबरवे बराबर सुपूर्णबरापतः सर्वं वै पूर्णहोते सर्वं वै पूर्णहोते ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णहोते अथ श्री षष्ठी दिवसं श्री रामकथाप्रहारेण श्री लंका कांड प्रहारेण श्री अग्नाये नमो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परमपुरुषाय परमात्मने परकर्म मन्त्रयन्त्रतन्त्रो शुध असशस्त्राणि संहर संहर मृत्योर्मोचय मोचय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्त्रे ज्वालापरेदाय सर्वदिक्षोभनकराय ओम भट ब्रह्मणे परं ज्योतिषे सहस्रार्हं भट स्वाहा ओम सदन्वै पूर्णगो स्वाहा। श्री अग्नाये नमः। Bhakti Shanam, we stretch both of our hands towards Agnidev. Answer the blessings. Om मे धामे प्रजामे निस्तेजो ददातु मे धामे प्रजामे इंद्र इंद्रियं ददातु मे धामे प्रजामे सूर्योऽभ्याजो ददातु ओम विश्वेद्गिन्निर्धेहि बलमसि बलं वैदेहि तेजसि तेजोमयदेहि ओजसि ओजोमयदेहि मन्युसि मन्योर्वैदेहि ओम साहोसि साहोमयदेहि। Can you please have some Maham Bhoga? हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सविज्ञं रवहै तेजस्विनावहै नमस्तु बलवन्तिषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति. Kindly ask all at this moment to please stand as you open our ground for this evening. व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय जिष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मणिधगे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ गुरवे सर्वलोकानां ईशते भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वतिष्ठानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमो नमः। व्यास भगवान की जय, यज्ञ नारायण भगवान की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। Krishna, at this moment I ask all of you to please be kindly seated, as now we are going to engage in Vyasa Puja, accompanied by appropriate bhajan by Kirtan Mandali.
प्रेम से बोलो व्यास भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो आदि शक्ति माता की जय। रतना सिंहासन पर बैठे श्री व्यास जी, फूलन से फूलन गले माला, फूलन से फूलन से फूलन गले माला, फूलन से
As we engage Aarti. जय श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, जय श्री नारायण भगवान की, जय श्री व्यास देवता भगवान की।
Before we start our program, I would like to call our Dharmacharya. Can someone please pardon our Dharmacharya? One of the Pandits or one of the Matajis? Deepak, there is a request for another mic. I don't know if we have one.
You can go to testing lobby. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Our Dharmacharya is making his way to the stage. Someone please guard him.
Microphone testing. Microphone testing 1 and 2. 1 2. Testing 1 and 2. This one is good.
Hello. Can you guys hear me on stage?
Check 1 2.
Can you hear me on stage? This is the Shiva. Keep on testing the chorus mics, please.
Work on this one. Test 1 2. 1 2. Microphone testing. Check. Cash.
Sorry.
Cash. When you say cash, then you walk in.
Just take credit.
Microphone testing. 3 2 1. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Little more. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Shri Ram. Jai Ram. Jai Ram. Little more. Jai Jai begin Hare Hanuman. Alright, that sounds a little better.
Okay,
Jai Shri Ram.
Next one.
So now I invite our Dharmacharya ji, Pandit Junilal ji, to please go on stage and say what you have to say, and then we are going to
Alright, next test. Dharmacharya ji, they bring his squash, yeah? Jai Shri Ram. This microphone needs some more volume. Deepak, we'll get some more volume, please. 1, 2, 2, 1. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Welcome to night number 6 of Ramayan Park 2023. We're all very blessed and very delighted to be here tonight. On Friday night, the weather is beautiful, south breeze blowing. Yeah, it couldn't be a better environment and a better place to be than right here at Ramayan Park. We have a beautiful program for you here tonight. Power Pack program. The highlight of this program would be none other than our revered Vyasji, Pandit Sarva Jisundiya, who delivers to us from Lanka Khan of Sri Ram Churchmanas. Now I know that many of you here may not have heard him before, except what you probably have seen or may have seen on Facebook on some of his live streams. So I know that's a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is that you didn't hear him before. The good thing is that you're all eager now to listen to him, to hear what he has to say. Tell us tonight from the Lanka Khan. Panditji is from Miami and he is here with his beautiful family, his Dharmapatni, his daughter, and Mataji also is here as well. So, yes, Mataji, welcome. So happy to have you all here, gracing our yashna. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I will speak after the Vyasji like I normally do. But for now, we want to welcome all of you here tonight. More devotees will be coming in. Our Vyasji will start until around 8 o'clock, so we'll give room for a couple of bhajans, I think. And for the commencement of our pravachan tonight. Dasji is on the Dholak. Das, you didn't hear me so long. I didn't see you such a long time. Yeah, so we're looking forward to listening to you as well. Your magical fingers on the Dholak tonight. So it's a beautiful evening, and I do hope that all of us are going to enjoy this. I am pretty looking forward myself to invite the nectar from the Lanka Khan of Ram Churchmanas tonight. So until we meet again, which will be after the Vyasji sermon. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you, Panditji. So now we can have some bhajans. Sati Didi, just make sure they sing, whoever have to sing. And then when you guys are done, let me know so we can introduce the person to do his bio. Thank you so much.
Check, 1, 2. Can we do a final check with all these mics, please? Because some of them are very low.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. 2, 3,
Mic check,
1.
mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check, 1, 2. Oh, this is good.
Jai Shri Ram.
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2.
This one is low that our doctor is speaking.
Mic check, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
All
Microphone
right,
check.
Mic check, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
All right, perfect. Nando, yours?
Jai Shri Ram.
Keep it.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Check the keyboard.
कीर्ति समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। This is a little bhajan I wrote from one of my first two albums. The title is Up Shri Ram. Jai Siya Ram, 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 Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram, bolo 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 Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram, Jai Siya Ram. शुभ करो सबके काम सिया राम, शुभ करो सबके काम सिया राम, कृपा दृष्टि से आप सिया राम, कृपा दृष्टि से आप सिया राम, आप सिया राम, आप सिया राम। जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम। कृपा अपार जिसकी So, Shri Ram, he's Karuna Sagar. When he looks upon us, Kripa Drishti, then we are blessed. And right now, the Ramlila Ram, the Ramayan is our, and his Drishti is upon us. So let's all clap. Let's all clap, please. कृपा अपार जिसकी आप सिया राम, जिसकी आप सिया राम, जीवन सवारा आप सिया राम, जीवन सवारा आप सिया राम, आप सिया राम, आप सिया राम। जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम, बोलो जय सिया राम। शरण में आया जिसकी आप सिया राम, 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 आप सिया राम, आप सिया राम। जय सिया राम, हमको तो वरदान आप सिया राम, हमको तो वरदान आप सिया राम, दर्शन दे दो आप सिया राम, दर्शन दे दो आप सिया राम. So we are here for one purpose, and that is Prabhu Darshan, Shri Ram ke Darshan. We have our wonderful Vyas Maharaj arriving all the way from Miami, and I had the good fortune of singing and playing with him. He is multi-talented, an excellent tabla maestro. He's great on the harmonium. He sings beautifully. Pravachan is really awesome. Let's give a big round of applause for the Austrians and right all the way from Miami. And I'm so blessed to be in the company of Dharmacharya, Padachurila Maharaj, and all of you beautiful devotees. So we want darshan here, the final line. Humko do vardaan aap siya raam, aap siya raam, darshan de do aap siya raam, aap siya raam, aap siya raam, aap siya raam, jai siya raam, jai siya raam, everybody.
Our next bhajan will be rendered by, ordered by Devashina. This is the daughter of our Vyas Maharaj. And they have traveled all the way from Florida. Please put your hands together for this beautiful family. And that will be followed by the Dharpatni of our Vyas Maharaj.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, here. And now we listen to the theremin of Gas Mahal. Please raise up the dholak volume, please. Please. A little bit more on bass.
मीठे रस से परोरी राधा रानी लागे मन कारो कारो यमुना जिनो पानी लागे मीठे रस से परोरी राधा रानी लागे मन कारो कारो यमुना जिनो पानी लागे
Spiritual Center, and this is your home. Right?
Thank you, Vanshanta.
Test one. Again, it's a pleasure to be here. Wednesday night when we were here, Wednesday, August the 15th was what day we celebrated? Very good. India's Independence Day. And so, this culture of Ramayan, Bhagavad Gita, Veda, and all of these scriptures, we're going to be thankful for our foreparents who have left India over 180 years ago and brought it to Guyana, Suriname, Trinidad, and other places. And today we are very, very privileged to continue this wonderful tradition of Satya Sanatana Dharma at this very, very sacred ground. So tonight I sing a song in honor of all our foreparents who brought this culture and in honor of that great motherland that we call Bharat Ma. So I'll say it whenever I say the word Bande Mataram, I'll ask all of you to join your sweet voices with me here this evening. आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाकी हिंदुस्तान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम और बस वंदे मातरम आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाके हिंदुस्तान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम तलवारों पे इसने सारा जीवन काटा भर्ची तीर कतारों पे ये प्रताप का वतन पड़ा है आजादी की नारों पे कूद पड़ी थी यहाँ हजारों पत्नियां अंगारों पे करम 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 बोल रहे हैं कण कण से कुर्बानी राजस्थान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम देखो वो कमरातों का ये यहाँ शिवाजी डोला था मुगलों की ताकत को जिसने तलवारों पे तोला था हर पर्वत पे आग लगी थी हर पत्थर एक शोला था बोली हर हर महादेव की बच्चा बच्चा बोला करम 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 यहाँ शिवाजी ने रखी थी लाज हमारी शान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम और बस वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम जलियांवाले बाग के देखो यहाँ चली थी गोलियां ये मत पूछो किसने खेली यहाँ खून की होलियां एक तरफ बंदूक के दंदन एक तरफ की गोलियां मरने वाले बोल रहे थे इनकलाब की गोलियां करम 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 यहाँ लगा ली बहनों ने भी बाजी अपनी जान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए जाकी हिंदुस्तान की इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की वंदे मातरम 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 वंदे मातरम
Continue on
I know.
Thank you, my dear sister. Okay, so Panditji, it's 3 minutes, so I will call upon Durvasa. Please. Durvasa is the daughter of our Vyasji, and she will be doing his bio tonight. Yes, you can. You don't have to just comfort. You don't have to be a background. Just
Sitaram. My name is Dubasana Vasindiyal, and I am here to introduce our Vyas for this evening.
Testing.
Are you guys ready for a treat tonight?
yes.
I can't hear you. Please say that. Thank you. Pandit Sarvadayal Vasindiyal, a fourth generation Pandit, is the son of Pulmas Vasindiyal and the late Pandit Shastri Vasindiyal. Pandit Vasindiyal was born in Annandale, East Coast Demerara, Guyana, to a highly respected family. His late Nana Sadhu Narayan Kirtan and late great Nana Pandit Beju Sukol Maharaj. He was trained under the guidance of his father, late Pandit Shastri Vasindiyal, late Pandit Sama Prasad, and late Professor H.S. Adesh. Pandit Vasindiyal is involved in Hinduism widely as he has performed in several religious and musical engagements across the Caribbean, Canada, Europe, and the United States. He has accompanied Sri Hariom Charan, Anup Jalota, our very own Dharmacharya Pandit Chunilal Narayan, and many others musically. Pandit Vasindiyal brings great experience to both the spiritual and musical world. A trained professional and a humble devotee indeed, he is currently studying the Ramcharitmanas to uplift Hindu Dharma wherever he goes. He brings bliss to everyone with his melodious voice and devotion. Without further ado, here's presenting Pandit Sarvadayal Vasindiyal. Jai Shri Ram!
प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की Shall we clasp our hands as we offer prayers, and we'll do a couple of ahuti afterwards. Om Saraswati Namastobhyam Varde Kaminarupanim Vidyarambam Karishyame Siddhire Bhavato Me Salam Vinadhare Om Vinadhare Vipula Mangala Dana Chire Bhaktati Nashine Viranchi Harisha Vande Kirti Pradekhila Monorathade Mahadev Vidya Pradayini Saraswati Nami Nityam Kirti Pradekhila Monorathade Mahadev Vidya Pradayini Saraswati Nami Nityam Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansara Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayana Pinde Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavami Sahitam Namami Om Bhur Bhuvasva Swaha. Before we start, we'll do a couple of ahutis. So I ask the minimum to say Swaha as we do Havan. Shall we all recite together? This is more of an interactive congregation where we can use our voices lovingly together as we recite mantras to begin this evening. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Swaha. दो बार बोलिए. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Swaha. Dhyanamoolam Guru Murti Pujamulam Guru Padam Mantramulam Guru Vakyam Mukshamulam Guru Kripa. Om Bhur Bhuvasva Swaha. Om Gangaravate Namaha Swaha. Om Gauri Matare Namo Namaha स्वाहा धरती माताय नमः स्वाहा कलश देवताय नमः नवग्रह देवताय नमः स्वाहा दुर्गा देवी नमो नमः स्वाहा लक्ष्मी माताय नमः सरस्वती माताय नमः हन हनुमताय नमः नमः शिवाय मृत्युंजय महादेवाय नमो नमः ओम नवग्रह देवताय नमो नमः अग्नि देवताय नमो नमः लिंगम देवताय नमो नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा स्वाहा Drink some water. माता पिता धर्माचार्य जी गुरुदेव विप्र मंडली भाई और बहनों भक्तजनों प्यारे दोस्तों my koti koti pranam to each and every one of you. I bring greetings from all the temples from Miami and Florida to share the love in New York here with each and every one of you. I want to recognize, before we start to get this out of our way, recognize a bittersweet congratulations to our Dharmacharya, Shrilal ji, for being here night after night and to recognize and to be a part of us, to bless and sanctify as a Dharmacharya for our Sanatan Dharma in this part of the world. Let's give him a round of applause. At the same time, I'd just like to take a token in expressing our gratitude on the passing of condolences of Mataji. I do have video that you probably have not seen of Mataji. After all, I was blessed to have her. I want to congratulate the organizing committee, Ramayan in the park, for putting on and to organize such a fantastic display of a colorful event so that people from every walk of life can be here to join, to enjoy physically in this environment and enjoy virtually across the floor. More so, the least, while I congratulate every member of the committee, there's one particular person I would like to single out who has spent the last 30 days or so to communicate to me, to be my liaison or my protocol officer, so to speak. And I want us to recognize Bahin Shanta Brijman. Let's give us a round of applause, please. To all the pranits that have come, my koti koti pranam to each and every one of you, and everyone from every mandir that have showed up here and on social stream. Our program, as I will tell you, is being broadcast live tonight through Bhakti TV out in Trinidad that has gone globally. To all our musicians, our drummer, Dolak, Das Bhai, he doesn't like his name to be mentioned. Panitilak ji, one of our vyas from one of the evenings that came here. Pani Prakash ji, who have joined me in this Kirtan Mandali. And to all our musicians here, Sister Nando, Nirvana, my daughter, Devasana, my Dharmapatni, and Auntie Uma, and Sister Shanti, and everybody whose name I can't remember, but to want to thank them for being part of us here this evening. More so, our Shrotas, they have volunteered to be part of us. This is part of our family right here in New York, one of my chelas who have decided to be here. And to all my supporters, my godchildren, and who have made it possible to sponsor and support in one way or another. I do know we have Ottawa somewhere in the house, we have New York in the house, we have Miami in the house somewhere. I want to say to a special lady who at the last minute before I start, as I said I want to get this out, Sister Lisa, who is going to give us a surprise visit here with a sacred ingredient as we start Ramayan. Before I start, I would like to get everybody involved. one of the things I like to do, make this interactive to have everybody to clap. Is it okay if I ask you to clap? Very good. So we will do a beautiful song. I want you guys to sing along with us. Himanware, Himanwa, Jeevan hai sangram. Himanware, Himanwa, Jeevan hai sangram. Go on, Bobby. Himanware, Himanwa, Jeevan hai sangram. Himanware, Himanwa, Jeevan hai sangram. He bajle Ram Ram Ram, bajle Ram Ram Ram, bajle Ram Ram Ram, bajle Ram Ram Ram. Manware, Manwa, Jeevan hai sangram. लोक यही पर लोक यही है, यही धरा और व्योम, यही धरा और व्योम, यही पुरीसन नारायण है, यही सनातन, यही सनातन। इससे बड़ा नहीं कोई ज्ञान, इससे बड़ा नहीं कोई ज्ञान। बजले राम राम राम, बजले राम राम राम, बजले राम राम राम, बजले राम राम राम। मनवारे, मनवा, जीवन है संग्राम। मनवारे, मनवा, जीवन है संग्राम। हे मनवारे, मनवा, जीवन है संग्राम। हे मनवारे, मनवा, जीवन है संग्राम। जीवन है संग्राम, जीवन है संग्राम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की। Mothers and fathers, Mata Pita, I miss one person who is very significant in this organization, Dr. Lanka. Thank you for all the logistics and all the documentation and the guidance that you give behind the scenes that nobody really sees. The writer with a pen that documents through the ink like old Swami Tulsidas himself. Before I start, I want to give recognition to my pitris, to my Nana, who would have been blessed to be here in his name. I pay homage to him, my great Nana Bichusukul Maharaj, and to my other Nanas, Chaiwar from Mahaika, and Pakwai from Mahaika, whoever who's from East Coast in Guyana will know them very distinctly. As we begin this very evening, very energetic evening, to make Sister Mitra, she will dance this evening. And here we begin. Many times we travel from place to place. Many countries have something what is called a USP. It's called a USP, a unique selling proposition. When we talk about the United States, for example, we talk about liberty and freedom. When we talk about a United Kingdom, we speak about a king, the queen, and his royalty. When we speak about Japan, we talk about technology. When we talk about the Middle East, we talk about oil. But when we talk about India, what do we talk about? India itself also has a unique selling proposition, a USP. It's because of its unique contribution to spirituality. And because of this unique contribution of spirituality, we have assembled here today to share in our beautiful discussion of Ramayan, Ramcharitmanas. आज शाम मैं वाल्मीकि रामायण और रामचरितमानस दोनों का एक वर्णन सज्जा करने का अवसर लेता हूं. This evening, I take the opportunity to share a narration of both Valmiki Ramayan and Ramcharitmanas with you, the loving devotees of the Divine Lord. I present to you a beautiful story of Lanka Khan. मैं आपके लिए लंका खान की एक खूबसूरत कहानी प्रस्तुत करता हूं. A story where a celestial wanted to cross an ocean and saw the blessings and permission of Ganga Ma to do so. Through the power of his name, a bridge was built. Could it mean that tonight, this bridge is to show us how we can cross the mundane existence by following his footprints? As we, myself the prodigy of Dharmacharya, follow his footprints time and again, I'm a silent follower in his footprints, so to speak. Could this also teach us how to lead and how to use the formulas to overcome our challenge and bring our Raghu dynasty together? Let's find out from these golden pages of our Dharma Shastras. But you know, before we start Ramayan, it is very unique that we give homage and pay homage to Ganapati Baba. And thus we do Ramayan Simiran. Gananayak karivara bhajana, karivara bhajana. Open the drum, please. Gananayak karivara bhajana, karivara bhajana. Jo tumera dhaside ho ye Rama, jo tumera dhaside ho ye Rama. Karo anugraha so ye Rama. Budhi rasi subha guna sadhana, subha guna sadhana. Moksha We're looking for that player to come on stage, please. Mother Pita. And here flows this beautiful story of what I've shared with you, where we're heading into Lanka Khan. When you would have received this invitation, there was a conversation between your mind, your intellect, Buddhi, your intellect and your mind. And Buddhi says to intellect, to man, so let us go to the Ganges of Tirat. The Ganges to do Tirat. Tonight we have, as in the last couple nights since last Saturday, we have converted this location to be the banks of Gangama. And we have all assembled here for Tirat, which is a pilgrimage. And here Buddhi is sharing with mind, let us come to the seaside to worship, to do Tirat. Mind is so confused to ask Buddhi, what is so special and important about Gangama? Buddhi smiles and replies, Ganga Yamuna Nirmala Pani, Ganga Yamuna Nirmal Pani. Ganga, Yamuna, Nirmal Pani. The water of the Ganges is so pure and refreshing. And then he continues, Sheetal ho to sharir. The body becomes pure and purified when you take a dip into the Ganges, to take a dip to get this refreshing water of Mother Gangama. And here it is, we have assembled. Sri Ram has come forward. He has come forward and he's about to cross from one side of this mundane existence to go to the other side, from Rameshwaram to go to Lanka. And he's about to do that, but he does not know where to build this bridge to cross in Rameshwaram. What he did, he went to Gangama. And when he went to Gangama, he said a prayer. But he said a prayer to Shiva, using the medium of Gangama. After all, Gangama resides in the head of Bhagavan Shiva. And as he recites this sloka, a little surprise for you is coming through right from the back. We ask the children to come forward. We have a depiction of Sri Ram. We have a depiction of Lakshman Bhai. We have a depiction of Hanumanji as they will gracefully walk. As I recite sloka, Yodadati Santan Shambho Kaivalyamapi Durlabhyam Kalanandanda Kridyoso Shankaratano Yodadati Santan Shambho Kaivalyamapi Durlabhyam Kalanandanda Krityoso Shankaratano Tomam. This is Sri Ram having a conversation with Gangama. He says, may Shankar, who confers the virtuous, that final beatitude, which is so hard to win and difficult to obtain, may he give me manifold blessings. And here they come into the Ganges and the seaside, and they now, at the Ram Darbar, they will do Aarti. And we'll give them that moment because this is their space. And as they do that, here's Sri Ram in his beautiful sloka is guiding us how to pray. In submission, if you want to be in control, one has to be in submission, chapter 17, Bhagavad Gita. Lanka Khan is said to be the fruits. Lanka Khan is said to be the fruits. This preparation was done previously by the previous nights where we asked Acharya Arun Gosai, who planted the roots, so to speak, of this tree. Bal Khan, Ayodhya Khan by Pandit Tilak Shivratan Maharaj, who planted the trunk. Aranya Khan, branches by Pandit Lakshmi Prakash. Kiskinda Khan, which are the leaves by Gurudev Ravi Ram Samuj. Sundar Khan, which are said to be the flowers by Pandit Mahadev. Anutar Khan, which will be the fragrance, where you shall smell the fragrance by our very own Dharmacharya as he takes the mantle tomorrow. Today we look at the fruits of what we have. Here are our children. Shall we rise and we give them a round of applause, please? Shall we rise and give them a round of applause? Turn to the audience and say namaste, please. As they walk the rope to the stage, they come forth and you may take your seat. As they come up, take them to sit by the Tulsi there that way. Turn face the audience. Turn face the audience. Let's give them another round of applause, please. These are our children. Sri Ram is guiding us how to pray. And in this submission, he prayed to Shiva. He said, may Shankar, who confers on the virtues that final beatitude, which is so hard to win and difficult to obtain, may he give me manifold blessings. And here he gives manifold blessings. He's asking Lord Shiva to Ganga Ma to give him manifold blessings. Brings me to a question, because I want to make this interactive with each and every one of you tonight. Why Shiva? Who is Shiva? Shiva is Satyam. Shiva is Shivam. Shiva is Sundaram. He is truth, he is existence, and he is beauty. What is Shiva? Shiva is Shraddha. Shiva is Pyar. Shiva is Bhakti. He is that of faith, his love, and his devotion. He wears a necklace of the skulls, indicating that he is the master of life and death. ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही शिव है, शिव ही सुंदर है। जागो जीवन ज्योति सत्यम शिवम सुंदरम हो, सत्यम शिवम sundaram. Mothers and fathers, this is what Shiva is about. And when we recite and we do prayers, Sri Ram is guiding us how to pray. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtim Varedanam Urvarukam Eva Vandana Mrityure Muksya. Can I hear everybody from this one side? Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Pushtim Varedanam Urvarukam Eva Vandana Mrityure Muksya. Let's hear from that one side now. Om Trayambakam Sugandhim Pushtim Varedanam Urvarukam Eva Vandana Mrityure Muksya. Beautiful. Let's give everybody a round of applause. You guys sing beautiful. So Trayambakam Yajamahe. Om is the very omniscient, omnipotent, is the symbol of Param Brahma. Trayambakam, the three-eyed one. Yajamahe, that we all worship. Sugandhim, full of fragrance. Pushtim, that of strength. Vardhanam, one who increases urva like the size of a ripe cucumber. Rukam, who is ready to be plucked and ready to serve at any time. Eva, just like Bandhanath from bondage of death. He is the best power of salvation. He's Mami. He's Amrita towards eternity. He's called by 1,000 names. And when we worship Him in this form, what do we sing? Another line to share us quickly as we do in Vedanta philosophy. Yajagrato durmudeti devam taru suptasya tatheveti durandavam jodisham jyotirekam Tanme manaha Shiva sankalpamastu Tanme manaha Shiva sankalpamastu. Sri Rama showed us how to pray. He has given us the mantras. He has showed us how to recite this mantra. You have done beautiful. We shall now do a beautiful little rendition in the name of Bhagavan Shiva. Why we worship Shiva? He is Tripurari. He is Gangadhari, He is Kailash Nivasi, He is Bhakta Vilashi. He Tripurari, He Gangadhari, Bhole Shankar. He Tripurari, He Gangadhari, Bhole Shankar. Basam Rama, Bhakta Taha, He Kailash Nivasi, Dekade Kaviya Vilashi. ये तेरे भक्त विलासी अभियागन संते प्यासी हे त्रिपुरारी हे गंगाधारी भोले पश्चिमरमा भक्त सहारे कैलाश निवासी निवासी कवियासी ये तेरे भक्त विलासी अभियागन संते प्यासी त्रिपुरारी गंगाधारी नित्य प्रति जो पावक उठावे मंदिर में उनका ध्यान लगावे पुष्प चढ़ाते भजन है गाते तेरे कर सुन लो पुकार कर उदार कैलाश निवासी दिला दो narration that we can encounter and we can encompass and participate and enjoy when we sing the name of the Divine Lord. Sri Ram now, to get back to the story, has made an offering to Bhagavan Shiva. Ganga Ma listens and she replies to Sri Ram. And in this beautiful doha, I'd like you guys to clap for the drummer so we can give him timing. In his beautiful doha, let's find out what Ganga Ma would have responded, how she would have responded to Sri Ram. लबने में सापरम जुगा बरसा कल का सारा चंदा बरसा कल लबने में सापरम बरसा कल का सारा चंदा बरसा कल का And this is the beautiful reply Ganga Ma gives to Sri Ram. He said, "Labni में ऐसा परम मनु जुगा, बरसा कल्पा सारा चंदा." O my soul, who you do not worship, Sri Ram, I bring this across to you for you to interpret your Sri Ram. My question to you tonight is who you do not worship. One who has the invisible time for his bow and the various divisions of time, such as Paramanu. Paramanu means that it can be a twinkle, it can be a moment, it could be a year, an age, a cycle for his fierce arrow. And in this continued line, Ramayan is being done different ways. This is Doha. This next line is Surat. Sundhu bachan suni Ram sache baat bole Prabhu aazad. Beautiful. Rupa Tal, our very own. Sundhu bachan suni Ram sache baat bole Prabhu aazad. Abu Lambo kahi kaam karu se tu tare kach ko Prabhu se tu tare kach ko. In this surat is the very appropriate response Ganga Ma gives to Sri Ram. Visualize here again, you are this devotee of Ganga Ma. On hearing this Ganga Ma, समुद्र के सुझाव को सुनाकर भगवान राम ने अपने साला हकारों को बुलाया और उनसे इस प्रकार कहा, अब देरी क्यों करे, पुल का निर्माण करे ताकि सेना पर हो सके. On hearing this, Ganga Ma suggestions, Prabhu Ram immediately summoned his counselors and spoke. And when he spoke to them that he has received the clearance of Ganga Ma. Why do we have to delay? Let's build this bridge so this army can pass. Jambavan said, Are Dadaji, Prabhuji, hold on. Jambavan is the big advisor, the biggest counselor that Sri Ram had with him. He was the most mature one there. And he said, "Oh Prabhu, your name itself is a bridge on which men mountain cross the ocean of mundane existence." Brings me back, I like to break this up a little bit. There are two words that stands out in this surah. One of them is called Vilambu, and the other one is called Situ. I want to delve in these two words before I continue to the Chaupat. These two words stand out very distinctly. Vilambu. Vilambu means delay. Here Sri Ram is charging his counselors and his army. Why delay now? He has received clearance as to where to build this bridge. We are building this bridge tonight in Ramayan in the park. This is considered to be Ram Setu. And you are this army of Sri Ram, Raghuvans. And here Vilambu says the word delay. I want to touch on this word. Delay means that do not delay, my friends, my mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, fellow Pandits. Do not delay what you have to do. What you have to do tomorrow, do it today. जो कल करना है आज कर ले, जो आज करना है अब कर ले. जब चिड़ियों ने छुट के थलिया, फिर पछताए क्या होवत है. उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहा जो सोवत है. उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, अब रैन कहा जो सोवत है. उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई, उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई. And this itself explains the word that I want to share with you, Vilambu. Do not delay in your prayers. Do not cancel your prayers, because when you make a promise, keep that bond. Your word is your bond. Do not delay if you have to do something sattvic. You have to give a dan. You have to give a donation to this organization. Feel free. Doesn't matter how small, it is very valuable. Imagine you have $1 and one penny is missing. It can never be $1. So whatever little that you give will add up at the end of the day in your dakshina, in your dan, in your siddha, whatever you like to do. Don't wait. The next line, the next word I would like to touch on is a beautiful word which is called Setu. Setu means a bridge. This is Ram Setu. This is this bridge of Sri Ram. What bridge we are building? That was a bridge to connect two locations from one side of Ram Setu in India to go to the other side of Lanka. Could it be in modern times? We have to build a bridge of love. We have to build a bridge of respect. We have to build a bridge of unity. We have to build a relationship. Tonight, we have support from Surama Mandir and his children here. Tonight, we have support from the Arya Spiritual Center, from the Arya Samaj USA, from the Trimurti Ashram, and from other mandirs that we have known or unknown. This is where we have to bring our love together, our unity together. And when we bring our love together, that bridge that we're about to build is very important, because why? We will leave a footprint for our kul. We will lay a footprint so that we can cross through this medium of mundane existence. Ye dosti hum nahi todunge dam agar tera saath na chhod. that we will never break our friendship when we build this bridge of love. Till our last breath in Sanatan Dharma, we will never break our friendship. I promise that we will never leave you. Dharmacharya himself will never leave you. We will never leave you by your side. We will always be by your side. Such is the strength of our friendship. Your victory, your defeat are always ours too. May we never break our bond in Ramayan in the park. May we never break our bond in our Sanatan Dharma. Brings me to this beautiful chaupai. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Let me hear this one side. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Let's hear the other side. Can we get a better song? Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're measuring 7.9. Can we go to 9.99? So tomorrow when our Dharmacharya sit down here tonight, tomorrow he can feel the resonance of all these songs Sri Ram coming to him to empower him to push on. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sela Vishala Anik Pide, Kan Dukhai Banala Milate. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Dekh se to ati sundar rachna, behasi kripal ke bole rachna. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Friends of Sri Ramchandra Bhagwan ki. Beautiful. This is unity. This is love. This is Shakti. वानर विशाल पर्वत ले आए, जिन्हें नल और नील ने खेल की जेन की तरह संभाला. जब सर्व दयालु ने पुल को इतनी खूबसूरती से निर्मित देखा, तो वह मुस्कुराई और कहा, Here, Sri Ram, the monkeys have brought you mountains from Nal and Nil. When the Lord saw this bridge so beautiful constructed, he smiled. The underlining words in this chaupai is Vishala means huge, Dekhi means to see from the verb dek, Sundar means beautiful, just like how all of you are beautiful. Rachna, creation, Sundar Rachna, beautiful creation, and he smiled, Muskai. Next chaupai leads me very clearly to continue. Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, 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 Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram. समय ही धरने महिमा अमृता जय नहीं बरने परम रमाया ओ समय ही धरने महिमा अमृत जय नहीं बरने करहूं इहन शंभु स्थापना मोर नहीं ले रहे पर करहूं इहं शंभु स्थापना मोरंग ही ले उत्तम यही धरने महिमामित जय नहीं बरने। यह स्थान सबसे मनोरम और रामने है। शब्दों में वर्णन करने के लिए बेहद शानदार है। यहां मैं शंभू की एक चाबी स्थापित करूंगा। यह मेरा दृढ़ संकल्प है। Most charming is this bridge and delightful is this spot. Ramayan in the park, Ram Setu. Visualize your Ram Setu here now. Most delight is this spot. Too immeasurable and glorious to be described in words. Here Sri Ram says that he will set up an image of Shambhu, and this is my firm resolve. The underlining word here in this chaupai. Param means ultimate. Shambhu Stapana means to invoke the energy of Shambhu. Jai Rama Sri Ram. Can we get more song for the drum, please? Dolak. Jai Rama Sri Rama Jai Jai Rama Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Rama Sri Rama Jai Jai Rama Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. सुनी कपि बहुतम सुनी कपि बहुत पताये मुनि बर सकल भोले रे आये। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। लिंगा विधिवत करा पूजा लिंगा विधिवत करा पूजा लिंगा विधिवत करा पूजा शिव सामान मोहि न दोजा शिव सामान प्रिया मोहि न दोजा। जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। यह सुनाकर वानर राजा सुग्रीव ने किए खाई दूध बेच, जिन्होंने सभी महान ऋषियों को आमंत्रित किया और एक साथ लाए, जिन्होंने शिव का एक प्रतीक स्थापित किया और उचित गंभीरता के साथ इसका की पूजा की। भगवान ने कहा शिव के समान मुझे कोई भी प्रिय नहीं है। On hearing this, what Sri Rama said, he would invoke an energy of Shambhu, Stapanam. Sugriv, the king of the monkeys, the leaders of this tribe, of this army, the leaders of Ramayan in the park again, the Raghu dynasty, they have invited all the sages and installed an emblem of Lord Shiva. They all worship it with due solemnity. Prabhu Ram said, no one is so dear to me as Shiva. No one is so dear to me as Shiva. In the Shiva Chalisa, Matar Pita, Bhajano, Sri Ram offer 1,000 flowers. It says, Sahasra Kamal mein ho rahe dha Inha pariksha tabahin purari. And he offered 1,000 flowers to get his blessings. And an offering in the setting of Ram Setu. This is what is prescribed in this formula for us. When we have challenge, when we want to cross from one side, overcome a challenge, a medical challenge, a job challenge, a relationship challenge, whatever challenge you have, you offer prayers. Here, Sri Ram is guiding us in Shiv Chalisa. Offer 1,000 flowers. And at the end of this, Ganga Ma will bless you and give you a resolve how to solve it. These are the formulas of our Dharma Shastras. And when we do that, what do we sing? Bam bam bola, bam bam bola, bam 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 bola, 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 bam bam bola. Let's start now. Bam bam bola, 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 bam bam bola. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. 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 Bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. What do we offer? Koi chharawe paan phool, koi chharawe mala, koi chharawe paan phool, koi chharawe mala, koi chharawe paan phool, koi chharawe mala. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. 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 Koi chharawe bel, koi chharawe nariyal, koi chharawe bel, koi chharawe nariyal, koi chharawe bel, koi chharawe nariyal. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Brahma molade suratithalingam, Brahma molade suratithalingam, Nirmala vasita jyotirlingam. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, bajaye damaru, Shiva bam bam bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva bam 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 bola, bajaye damaru. 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 प्रेम से बोलो श्री शंकर भगवान की प्रेम से बोलो श्री शंकर भगवान की हर हर महादेव शंभो. Doha to bring this to a closure. It's about 9:03. We'll do one last Doha tonight. In this beautiful Doha, let's find out what is being documented by Goswami Tulsidas at the instruction of Shiva himself. We have the writer, Dr. Dhanpal Narayan writes for us in the night, the ink of power, the ink of truth, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. In this beautiful Doha, Bani style, I'll do this for all of you. Understand the power and prayer. It teaches us here also not to discriminate, not to judge anyone. Let's find out what is Doha is. उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावत रामचंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु। In this beautiful doha, it says to wrap this up tonight. It says, Shankara Priya Mama, Drohi Shiva Drohi Mama Dasa. Those who are devoted to Shankar Bhagwan and are hostile to me, or vice versa, shall have their abode in the deepest challenge. Simple interpretation. Even if you don't appreciate somebody, you don't have to go and put a power spoken word aside. Keep it to yourself. Gossip brings a whole heap of katha. It brings a whole heap of katha. I am winding this up. The greatest devotee of Sri Ram, the greatest devotee of Sri Ram appears in the form of Hanumanji. And when he went, he bowed at his feet and took blessings, Ashirvad, from Sita Ma and Sri Ram. And to show an expression of love, of his surrender to Sri Ram and Sita Ma, he has dedicated himself, Shiva himself in the 11th incarnation, has become this entity in this form to serve Sri Ram. This is not an incarnation of Bhagwan Vishnu. There are 10 mains incarnation of Bhagwan Vishnu and 14 minors. And in this form of Hanuman Baba, what do? Sri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nija Mana Mukhura Sudhar Varno Raghuvara Vimala Jaso Jodayaka Palachar Buddhi Natane Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Ukale ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी 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 जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत बलधामा अंजन पुत्र पवन सुतना महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी सुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंडल के भवन हरे राम भक्त हितकारी बजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जने ओ साज शंकर सोन के सही नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवन विद्यावान गुणी यति चातुर राम काज करे देखो मात प्रभु चरित सुने बेको रसिया जी की बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समझाई हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी सहज पदम तुम्हारो जब गावे अस गई श्रीपति कंठ लगा कंठाधिक ब्रह्मादि मुनि सा नारद सारद सहित तुम कुबेर दिक्पाल जनाते कवि कोविद कह सके कहाते तुम पुकार सुग्रीव ही कीना राम मिलाए अगर बदली बोलो ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जान जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानो ले जो ताहि मधुर फल जान प्रभु मोद का बिनु कमाए चल दिलांग गए अचरज नाये दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते बोलो ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी राम द्वारे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसा सब सकल है तुम्हारे सरना तुम रक्षक का हो को दन आपन तेज संभारो आपे तीन लोक हांके कापे भूत पिशाचन कत नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे बोलो ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी नाथ रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीर संकट से हनुमान चुरावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जोला सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे कोई अमित जीवन फल पावे ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है पर सिद्धि जगत उजिया साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरा अंधकाल रघुवर गाये जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहा और देवता कितना करे हनुमत दे सर्व दुख करे संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो तुम्हें हनुमत बल दीरा ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण साई कृपा करो गुरुदेव के नाथ जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई तू सही बंदी महासा जो यहाँ पर हनुमान चालीसा हो सिद्धि साथी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा कीजे नाम हृदय देवा ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हनुमान पवन तने संकट हरन मंगल मूर्तियो राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसो सुरभु अस्या भज रामचंद्र के जय प्रभु प्रेम से बोलो महावीर स्वामी की प्रेम से बोलो महावीर स्वामी की प्रेम से बोलो महावीर स्वामी की I have a request. I'd like everybody to recite after me. We are Bhakjano, we are the devotees of Sri Lord of Sri Ram. Recite after me, please. I love Sri Ram. I love Sri Ram. I love Shiva. I'm a Hindu today. I'm a Hindu tomorrow. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram. Jai Sri Ram.
Principal Vyas Maharaj ki. Now I will invite to the microphone our Dharmacharya ji, Pandit Chunilal ji. Deepak, can you please give me... Deepak, a little bit of volume, please. A little bit more. I mean, I graze out my throat here tonight. I think he turned all the volumes down while we were sitting.
1, 2. Check 1. There's no volume on this. You got a volume problem here tonight. These microphones. Prem Vyas Maharaj ki. Well, I want you to put your hands together and give our Vyasji a nice round of applause tonight for a job well done on Friday night in Ramayan in the park. Well, he has certainly enlivened this crowd tonight. He's brought some of you to your feet. I saw Mindra was struggling to find some companions to dance. This Mataji got up to go somewhere to the back there. She thought Mataji was going to join her. What a disappointment. Now, did you enjoy the night tonight? Yes. Right. Let me hear it again. I can't hear you so well. Oh, very good. Good. That speaks for itself. So, tonight, our Vyasji, Padisarva Bisundial, all the way from Miami. This is debut in Ramayan in the park for the very first time. He is officiating to us, and his sermon was taken from which chant? Lanka Khan. So I'm going to ask you a question there. What did you learn? What are you taking home with you? What message are you taking home with you tonight? You got to learn something. Because if you come here and you're not going to take anything away from the Ramayan in the park, then, you know, as much as we enjoy the singing and the satsang and everything else, it will be not serving the purpose well. So, I'm going to remind you what we've learned tonight. So, these are the lessons you're going to take with you. Now, our Vyasji eloquently, see, in the beginning of the Lanka Khan, it talks about this bridge, talks about Ram Setu, right? Remember? He's talking about the bridge. Well, this bridge was built by Hanumanji, by Nal and Neel, and all the banners were there, so that the entire army of Sri Ram could get across this ocean to the other side to engage Ravan in combat and to defeat the demon king and his army. Well, guess what? That bridge is still there. I was there last year, September. I was at that same point, Dhanush Koti, Rameshwaram. You got to go all the way to the very end where the land ends. And there, the bridge begins from there to Sri Lanka. That bridge used to be visible some years ago, but in 1967, there was a cyclone that hit the area, and now the bridge is submerged. But it is barely below 12 feet of water, very shallow. That bridge is made out of rocks, and because Ram Nam was written on those rocks, the rocks floated. Now, in Rameshwaram, there is a mandir called the Sri Hanuman Mandir. And in this Hanuman Mandir, some rocks that was dislodged from the bridge were gathered by some villagers there, and they're there in his mandir, so you can go actually see these rocks. So I was there. I got the darshan of these rocks as well. I saw the rocks, some of the rocks that came from the bridge. And in one tank, they have one of the rocks to show the rock in the water still floats today when put in the water. And I have it on my phone. I managed to steal a little video there for a few seconds. So, what is written in the Ramayan? The evidence is there. You can actually go to India yourself And you can see the bridge. NASA scientists discovered this bridge also. And there's no explanation for it, but this is the bridge that was spoken of in our holy Ramayan. The bridge is still there. Now, is that beautiful? So if the existence of the bridge can be proven to be true, then everything else associated with the bridge also must be true. It means that Hanumanji is for real, Sri Ram is for real, all these Vanas for real, all the incidents associated with Ramayana has to be validated because of the confirmation of the existence of that bridge. So, this Ramayana is not a myth, it's not a legend, it's not a story. I'll talk more about that tomorrow night. But when you explore the depths of the Sri Ramcharitamanas, the hard evidence is there. Sir Vyasi, first of all, he spoke about the bridge that was built, and he likens that bridge also to bridges that must be built in our communities, built between neighbors. You wake up in the morning, you don't know who your neighbor is. The neighbor looks at you, turn the other way. We have a hard time greeting our neighbors. Now, we have to build bridges between communities because the world is fragmented by wars, by animosities, by bickering, by enmity, and so on. This is the time for unity, the time when people should get together and bear their differences, and only from that point onwards can we enjoy a world of peace and harmony. This is the philosophical meaning of this bridge. Now, when you build this bridge, you have to cross the bridge. And when you cross the bridge, don't burn it, because you have to cross it again. So, that is important, the bridge. Now, Vyasi also spoke, and it is very appropriate that tonight, at least one night in the Ramayana Park, Lord Shiva is glorified. Because tonight praise is given to Bhagwan Shiva. Vyasi sang all these beautiful dunes and bhajans, and all of us in an ecstatic mood, we glorify Lord Shiva. Now, I just came back from Kailash also. Kailash Parvat, that's in Tibet. Those of you who are following me on Facebook, you'll see I documented my travels there. And it's quite a challenging trip, but I can tell you this, Lord Shiva resides there in Kailash, because you can actually feel the divine presence there. And in Mansarovar Lake also, where Lord Shiva and Parvati, they descend and they take their holy bath as well. So Bhagwan Shiva is very powerful. Now Vyasi just narrated this chaupai for us when Sri Ram, when his bridge was constructed, and he stood at the shores of the ocean, before he actually would venture to cross his bridge, and he gazed at the beauty of this bridge recently constructed, a thought came to his mind, Paramaramya Uttamya Dharani Mahima Amita Jai Vardi Karigau Yahasham Bhustapana Moridai Param Kalpana, where Vyasi just read to us. And so that desire was born in his mind that here I want to worship Lord Shiva. Now, it's an important word here. Linga Thapi Vidivat Kari Puja, Shiva Saman Premohita Duja. That's the next chaupai in the text. That's what Vyasi read for us. So this word Thapi is very important. This Thapi comes from Thapana. Thapana means to install. Install means to invoke the divine presence of God. Now you go to the store, Liberty Avenue. And Liberty is not a bad place. You go to all these beautiful stores are there, murtis, everything is there, you'll find a lot of good people. So you go to the store, you buy a lingam, you buy a murti. You take this murti home, you're going to worship this murti. Now before you actually worship this murti, it is important that you ask your priest to perform a stapna on this murti. Stapna means to invoke light into the murti. Now you say, well, isn't Lord Shiva already present in murti? Yes, he's present already there, but the presence needs to be revealed. So what the mantras do, they actually cause a revelation of the Lord, so that that murti becomes a living, throbbing entity eligible for worship. And when Bhagwan Sri Ram, he worshipped his lingam of Lord Shiva there, he installed his lingam himself, and that is what we call murti puja. Because today, you'll be criticized for worshipping stones, and worshipping images, and worshipping monuments and all these things. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, we know better than that. The lingam and all these murtis, they are living embodiments of God. When you worship him, you offer your prasadam to the Murti. You don't say, "Oh stone image, accept my prasadam." You say, "Oh Lord Shiva, accept my prasadam. Oh Hanumanji, accept my prasadam." Because you see in that Murti, the Lord is present there. And the Murti listens to you. And the Murti responds to you. And when you smile in the Murti smiles back at you. Isn't that so? You have a conversation with Murti. The Murti, for all purposes, is the Lord present in this Murti. Bhagavan Shiva, he installed his lingam. And that lingam is still there today. I also had the darshan of the lingam in Rameshwaram. I went and I saw there's a beautiful temple there in Rameshwaram. And if you get a chance, you must go to these holy places. I was blessed, my eyes were blessed to see that lingam is still there in Rameshwaram. But the same lingam spoken of in the Ramayan. All the evidence is there. So tonight we learned of the greatness of Bhagavan Shiva. Bhagavan Sri Ram, he himself performed his puja, and he sets a precedent for all of us to follow as well. So we must have that relationship and devotion for Bhagavan Shiva as well. So this is the beginning of Lanka Khan that our Vyasi has read from tonight, and it sets the scene for the battle to follow, whereby Ravan and his entire army will be defeated. Now, importantly, what the Ramayan, the Katha is teaching us tonight also, is that when you have a project, before you commence any project, first you must invoke the Lord. If you build a house, for example, before you go live in a house, you must have a blessing. Perform your puja, like Sri Ram is doing. If you buy a car, before you go drive the car, you must also have the car blessed by your priest, invoke all the deities, the blessings in the car. Before you start your studies, you must also pray to Saraswati Ma, Lord Ganesha. Whatever you do, before you start your day, start it by invoking the blessings of God. You start your day with prayer. You spend your day with prayer. You end it with prayer. Prayer is going to guide you through the realms of success. Now, that said, I want to congratulate you, Vyasi. He's my student as well. You know, for many, many years, he began playing tabla for me, as he played for Sri Hariom Sharanji and Anup Jalota and all these renowned singers. So he played for me also for many occasions, many concerts there in West Palm Beach, in Florida, and Orlando, the Hanuman Mandir and all these places. And he's taken up this mantle now of leadership. And as you can see, he is very entertaining, he's very energetic, and he's very charismatic. That's what I would like to describe him tonight. And you have a very far way to go. Keep up the good work you're doing. But the star tonight is this young lady here, stand up. She's the star. Oh yeah. Devata, she's the star. Now you know her since she was very little and she grew up. Now I see in her a powerful leader of Sanatan Dharma in the Florida area and wherever she goes. So congratulations to you, Devata. You're doing extremely well. And your mom and the entire entourage who are here tonight. Keep up the good work. Give her another round of applause. So this concludes Friday night sermon, and we have one more night of Ramayan, which will be tomorrow night. Somebody will be officiating tomorrow night.
So the Dharmacharya will be officiating tonight. So somebody has to stay.
Yes.
And Sunday we will conclude with the Gita by Pandit Chandradat. So he'll be concluding here on Sunday. But in Bharat Singh, you sang a very, very appropriate song there in tribute to Mother India. Yeah, very appropriate. Song was composed and sung by famous Kavi Pradeep. Yeah, Bande Mataram. And we have an Indian here, Vishal. He's from India. So thank you very much for that. Very, very thoughtful contribution of yours. So my dear brothers and sisters, it's been a beautiful night tonight, and I'm pretty sure all of you are going to go home tonight feeling so overwhelmed and feeling so good that you came to Ramayan in the park tonight. You were able to sing along with our Vyasi, you were clapping your hands, you were in this very ecstatic and devotional mood as you surrender yourself to Bhagavan Sri Ram, Bhagavan Shiva tonight. You're going to leave here feeling so blessed at Ramayan in the park. And you're going to come back tomorrow night, and you're going to bring more friends with you. There are a lot of chairs at the back there, and a lot of seats. So please come back tomorrow night, as we shall delve into the Uttarkhand of the Ramayan. Tomorrow night, Sri Ram would have returned from the forest, and now he is crowned the king of Ayodhya. And we're going to look at Sri Ram's life in Ayodhya and the things that he has to teach us. And I'm going to address some very, very important issues that happen in our community, things that affect our families, our children, our society, the wider community, nations, all of this. See how the Ramayan, lessons of the Ramayan could help us to resolve our crises in life, could help us to move forward in a positive direction. All of these things we're going to look at tomorrow night as we examine the Uttarakhand. So please come out and join us tomorrow for the final night as we bring the curtains down on the Ramayan, and then for the Mahatmya on Sunday. Last but not least, I want you to put your hands together for the management committee of the Ramayan in the park. Because without their hard work, without their vision and instrumentality, this Ramayan in the park is not possible. And you may not know it, but this Ramayan in the park is 14 years old. 14 years. But he's not, give a nice, deserve a round of applause for that. 14 years. And I am pleased to say that I haven't missed a single one of these 14. I've been at all these 14. I think I'm the only one. It's been 14 years. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night will be sponsored by our Mataji, the mother of Bhai Harmanji, and she's a mother of devotees also. So we look forward to that. But talking about this committee, these are hard-working people, and none of them is a pandit. These are people who work very hard, to put all this together, so that all of us can come out here to enjoy the Ramayan in the park. I'm pretty sure the feeling is like back home feeling, you know? Feeling so nice under a tent and the outdoors and the open air, and this is what makes it so special. So I'm pretty sure they'll be introduced to you later, but they work very, very hard, and please support them, because to pull off an event like this for the entire week, it requires a large sum of money, thousands of dollars, and this can only come from people like yourselves, generous donors who make your contribution. Your contribution goes very far away in paying for all of this, offset all the expenses, so that we can have another successful Ramayan in the park again in 2024. So thank you very much, Management Committee. Thank all of you for coming here tonight. With the blessings of Prabhu Sri Ram be with all of you. Prem Sura Shri Ram Chandra Bhagwan ki, Prem Sura Vyas Maharaj ki, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. And tomorrow night, all you're going to sing for me. I promise you that. Because I'm going to shut this microphone off, because Sri Ram would want to hear all your voices. So please come prepared for that. And the camera, the last time the camera didn't do justice, the camera is only focusing on me. Tomorrow the camera will focus on you. You'll be the stars tomorrow. And you're going to be singing to the Lord in your beautiful melody, singing the name of Sri Ram. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you very much to our Dharma Shastra. I'd just like to recognize a couple of people here who have contributed. Auntie Uma and her husband have been very instrumental in making connection for us to participate in Ramayan in the park. Let's give her a round of applause, she and her husband. Also, I want to recognize my mom. She's 91 plus here, and she's sitting down in the front chair. She was here prompt at 6:30 p.m. to witness this as tonight, living in New York. So let's give her a round of applause. Also, my mother-in-law, the only true Samdin alive, for being here all the way from Essequibo. Let's give her a round of applause. And there is a special person who I just saw in this audience, who came in from Canada, but I grew up as a little boy with him. I want to recognize Uncle Yank, who is sitting in the audience. Let's give him a round of applause, please. To all our supporters, our sponsors, to all our people that have supported and contributed one way or other, we want to thank you again for all your patronage. Thank you. Thank you, Didi.
You're welcome. Let's hear it for Vyasji. Before I turn the mic over to our treasurer, I would like to thank Pandit Prakash for doing puja and our Shrotas. I don't want to mention your name because I don't know your name. I don't want to mention the other person's name because I know her and I wouldn't. So all the Shrotas, thank you very much. Thank you, Prakashji. I also want to thank our Sister Sati and Sister Kamala, Sister Amy and Sister Joy for helping us. over to our treasurer.
Thank you, Shantaji. Before I go over the list of contributors, I would like to call up Pandit Kulcharan. I just recently met Pandit Kulcharan, and I want to give him 2 minutes to introduce himself to our community.
Check 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, microphone. Test. My very brothers and sisters, His Eminence, our Acharya or our Dharmacharya, Pandit Chulnal Narayan, most competent Panditji, Pandit Sarva Vyasji, lovers of Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma, divine souls. This evening it is indeed a great pleasure for all of us to come and to assemble ourselves in Ramayan in the park. And Ramayan in the park, my very dear friends, was created in an attempt to bring the community together. And it is through the blessings and the industrious work of this committee that we can assemble ourselves year after year in this Ramayan Park, so that we can be treated with knowledge. Because, my very dear brothers and sisters, you and I have to understand that the teachings of Ramayan is very important for all of us. But Ramayan, my very dear brothers and sisters, should not only be listened to, but Ramayan should be lived. We should always follow the instructions of our Lord, or whatever teachings are there in Ramayan, we should follow it with pinpoint accuracy, and we should live a wonderful life upon the face of this earth. Because, my very dear friends, you are responsible for everything that is going on in your life. And whenever you come and you listen to Ramayan in the park, or whatever scripture you listen to, it is very important that you knit it into each and every fiber of your being, so that you can be a good citizen of the world. There is one mantra that I would like to leave with you here tonight, and it goes like this: Om Badram Karne Bihi Srunuyam Deva Badram Pashema Aksharya Jitraha Stire Rangai Stushtivang Sastunubi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu. This very beautiful mantra, my very dear friend, they say, Badram Karnevi Srunuyam Deva. That, oh man, that we should use our ears to listen, and you listen attentively. You know, our ears should not be like a snake hole. When you listen from one side, it exits the next side. But whatever is being taught in Ramayan in the park, my very dear friends, we should keep it within us, and we should put it into practice in our everyday life. And he said, Badram Karne Bistrunuyam Devaha Badram Pashema Akshar Jitra. That, oh man, we should use our eyes to see, but we use our eyes to see good. We use our eyes to see good in those who we come in contact with. And Stirai Anga, the word Stirai Anga means body, that let us be firm in whatever we do in our life. Let us be firm in our conviction. And the time that is allotted to us to live upon the face of this earth, let us live it in serving our Master, in serving God, in serving humanity. As our dear brother Danji, he asked me to introduce myself to the congregation. Well, many of you may know me already, but for you, those of you who do not know me, my name is Pandit Gulcharan Prasad Lacha. I was ordained as a Hindu priest by his father in the year 2000 as an ordained Hindu priest in New York City. And as I say, his father was indeed a gentle man. He was a lion among lions. And his father, he is a lion of Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma. And because of him, we are here in Ramayan, in the park. And so tonight, it is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here and to be with this entire congregation. Remember, you be good, you do good, you live good, you love, you serve, you eat well, you drink well, you sleep well, you exercise a little, and you live a long, healthy life. I'm your humble Panditji Ravi Singh Sitaram until we reach some other time again. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Panditji, for those kind words. We would also like to thank the Kirtan Mandali this evening. And we have a young man sitting in the audience. His name is Rusat Ram Gopal. Him and his family have supported us for the last few years at Ramayan in the Park. And now he's asking for our support. He is running for public office in November. And I would like to give him 2 minutes on the microphone. Rusat, please come up.
Thank you very much, Uncle Don. And thank you first and foremost to our Vyasji. Thank you to my Guruji, our Dharmacharya Panachinalal. Thank you again to all the organizers. If I went on and on with the list of names, I would end up losing my time to speak, so forgive me. But whenever I get a chance to speak at these events, I don't like to just be political, because I know what it's like to sit in the audience and hear these people come and they just talk their politics. It's not nice. It's a religious event, right? So when I come, especially as a member of our Indo-Caribbean culture and a member of our Hindu faith, I always want to connect what was said by the Pandit who was preaching at that particular event, connect the core of what he was saying to what we're doing in this community. And one line stuck out from what Vyasji was saying tonight. Vyasji said, "Do not delay for tomorrow what we can do today." Right, Vyasji? The Ramayan is a text that has stood the test of time, and Hinduism has survived as the world's oldest religion because its message is timeless. In addition to being a religious text, it touches on many other areas, famously marriage, philosophy, and also, yes, politics. The Ramayan is a deeply political text. It is about replacing bad government with good government through divine intervention. Lord Hanuman is the greatest example of a public servant. You think also about the mission of the Ramayan, replacing Ravan in Lanka, replacing Vali in Kishkinda, and eventually Ram coming back to Ayodhya and leading the era of Ram Raja. Now, when they were fulfilling their mission, they could not delay. They had to take the shot that they had to replace whatever bad government they saw with the return of good government. Now compare the story of the gods and values that we worship to what we do within our own community today. You know, I see Uncle Dan Paul in our audience, and Uncle Dan Paul always reminds me that when he ran for office in this area, he knocked the door of our family, and the family said, don't worry, Dr. Dan Paul, we're going to vote for you. And then come the election day when Uncle Dan Paul knocked their door and said, okay, did you guys turn out and vote? They said, oh, no, man, we forgot. Don't worry, next time we'll get it. And that's what's happened in our community, time and time again. My family's been here since the 1980s, just like many of yours. Our parents, our grandparents, for the younger individuals here, we've been here for literally decades. But we have never, ever gotten political representation. And why is that? It's because our community continues to wait for our next time and delaying for tomorrow what we can do today. No Indo-Caribbean has ever held legislative office in New York City. We've never had one of us represent us in our own government. Let us not delay for the next generation or the next time what we can do now, because eventually that time may not come. Every year I come to Ramayan in the Park, less and less of you even live in Queens. Half of you probably live in Long Island today. Right? So we may one day lose the opportunity of this concentrated community. So let's take the chance while we can. We have an incredible chance this year of finally achieving political representation for our community. It's time to stop delaying and complaining, but to use our right as Americans to vote and fulfill our dharmic duties as Hindus, that like Lord Ram, Hanuman, Vibhishan, and Sugriv, where we see bad government, we replace that bad government with good government. And as Vyasji said, we will not delay for tomorrow what we can do today. Once again, my name is Rusat Ramgopal. I'm running to represent you in the City Council. I'm on the ballot this November, November 7, 2023. Please get out and vote. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rusat, and good luck to you. The following individuals made monetary contributions yesterday and today: Vedo Bassett, Jack Gahari, Sukram Deoprasad, Joyce Hari Prasad, Christine Rambluzas, Lena Rambaran, Naleen Guzman, Shani Ramdial, Jesse Uday, Mona Lisa Tika Singh, Mohan Prasad, Usha Mathura, Nandlal and Tejmati Suraj Bali, Bayo and family, Neil and Camille Hing, Metro City Real Estate Services and Mendra Driving School, Reshma, Chitreka Ramdial, and B. Villa Pen. The following individuals, the grand sponsor for tonight's festivities was Pandit Sardial, Bisundial and family. Thank you very much for your sponsorship tonight. We would also like to thank Anup Danpat of NYTNT, Devo, Tony, Harman Singh, Ramnath Sumai, the Palm Court Restaurant, Flavor and Spice Restaurant, Patsy Velapan, Dave and Yvonne Ramprasad. The individuals who helped out in the Bandara today were Harman Singh, Joy Singh, Hardat Singh, Uncle Harry, Talboy, Anup Ramnath, Dave Bali, Kesh Ramnarayan, Hansu, Naresh, Mukesh, and Diwan. We also have some corporate sponsors, and you'll see their banners in the yard. FC Construction, MS Tax and Accounting Services, Neil Kurchan, Century 21 Realty, Balwant Prasad Tax Services, Cottage Home Care, Pan American Travel, Sangha Optical, Bamboo Garden Restaurant, and the Harman Singh Community Radio Program. Thank you all for your contributions, and we would now stand for Aarti.
Can we get one of the Pandits who have joined us to lead us in final prayers, please?
सब कोई हाथों कर भगवान की प्रार्थना करो। शांतकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं सुभागम् लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविज्ञानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुभावभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं कनाथम बार बार वर मांग हो हरीश देव श्री पर सरोजन पावनी भक्ति सदा सतसंग सिया भज रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। हरि ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की, बोलो श्री व्यास महाराज की, बोलो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की। Louder, Sanatan Dharma ki. One more time, Sanatan Dharma ki. All of you ki. Ramayan in the park ki. Jai Ho. Dharmacharya ki. Wakala.
We want to thank everyone for coming today, and I want to recognize Pandit Mahadev Deo Prasad sitting. I didn't see him. Sorry, I didn't call your name. Sorry. We're looking forward to listening to Pandit Chunilal, Brahmacharya Chunilal Narayan tomorrow night for Uttarakhand, and there's Bhojan prepared in the back. Please partake and have a safe trip home. Thank you. Sitaram.